Welcome very much to the channel once again. Today we have another game from the online ladder. And we have in the color red, it's our Malian player versus representing team My Insanity in the color teal. It's Zerton as the Ayubits. Great matchup here. Ayubits versus Malians. I don't see this matchup a lot. Sometimes in tournament games like in Coastal Cliffs or something, but I'm excited to see them on the ladder and on Dry Arabia, the best map ever. About you guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know how your day is going in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe as well, and let me know what you think about this matchup, the Malians versus the Ayubits. The Malians, I think it's the least played civilization across all levels, so it's normal that we don't see them so much in our castle games or even in tournament games. I think depending on the maps, you're gonna see them a bit more, but usually you don't see them a lot. Right? The Malians, which is a very fun civilization, a very unique civilization as well. So I really like to cast and watch some of their games. On the other side of the map, we have the classical Ayubids on the top of every single ladder, if I'm not mistaken, of every rank. If it's not like number 1, it's like number 2, really strong, super crazy tempos. They can get 3 free villagers or 8 free villagers. They can get free military units, right? And they can do other stuff that people just don't usually use it. They can receive free wood, they can receive free upgrades, they can receive free religious units, right? It's just so many things you can do with them, but I think the most powerful is just military wing. Not the most powerful, I would say, but the most common is military wing opening to get the free desert trader into a fast castle, into eco wing, into 8 free villagers, because those 8 free villagers are kind of wild. They are really wild. The Malians, well, we are expecting some shopping. We'll shop for some meat, some quality beef, because it's time to go cow booming, right? But still, Mansa Quarry comes through, generating some gold or stone passively. A good strategy you can do is to select the Mansa Quarry on stone, build an outpost, and then you can upgrade the outpost for free, because your pit mine will generate the gold and the Mansa Quarry will generate the stone that you want to use to upgrade your tower, right? Huge amount of sheep, 10 sheep for Zerton over here. Why? Because Ayubids, Abbasid, Delhi, and sometimes the Japanese, they start on the berries, so they can just scout the whole map looking for sheep. They don't need to come back to deliver said sheep, so they spend way more time and they cover way more terrain looking for the sheep. Now, sometimes we do have a surprise, which is the Ayubids playing Feudal, which surprisingly can be good, right? Sometimes Ayubids are really good playing Feudal, sometimes they even go second TC, right? Which if you, I don't know, if you play in Platinum and Diamond, you barely see Ayubids playing Feudal, but I've seen casted here on the channel, I've seen in some tournament games as well, Ayubids being played in the Feudal Age, but in those circumstances, I think where they perform better is when they go Eco Wing for the Feudal Age, right? And they get those 3 free streamers. Yeah, Twitch chat saying as of the castle, you better believe it. By the way, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, remember to use the links down below to catch me live on Twitch, and if you're watching on Twitch, remember to check the videos on YouTube as well, right? Second pit mine coming in for our Malian player. It's a very nice spot, I should say, in the back against the map, so it is walled already in one side if you think about it, right? There you go. Desert Raider, one of the most annoying but also cool units in the game. It can switch between ranged and melee range, right? Ranged, melee attacks, the type of the attacks. It can use the bow or an arch and arrow. Bow and arrow, but it's an arch, that's why it's called an archer, because they use an arch, because the form of the bow is an arch, right? It's archer because they use an arch, right? But other than that, stable coming out. for Zerton. So he wants to go deep into desert traders, or does he want to make some horsemen? Because Malians can make javelin throwers or donzos. Javelin throwers, of course, will be the best choice, or even archers if you don't want to spend a lot of gold to deal with these guys over here. Zerton looking into that that faraway pit mine with no houses around it. Actually, our Malian player just built the pit mine over there. He was like, maybe you'll attack, maybe the opponent will attack me here. Let me just make the houses over here so I don't lose them as well, right? Because it is like this unit comes out immediately, so you need to build like a building and then the unit, so it takes time to respond to the desert raider, which is, I think, the main issue for me. It's not unbalanced at all, but I think the fact it comes immediately, I think it's a bit unfair, because the king for the English needs to wait to come out, the shinobi for the Japanese needs to come out. Yes, you can say the Abbasid military units also come out immediately, but they don't come out again, right? It's just 2 archers and 2 spearmen, and that's it. And I understand also that the king and the shinobi, they are completely different units. They have different abilities and special abilities, and I understand, but I think there should be a delay on the first desert raider. I think that will be a bit more doable for the opponent to do so, but it's not a huge problem as well. I think it's more of a personal preference, you know. I think you can react very, very accordingly, especially if you scout the military wing. You already have your macro ready, you can have archers there. Yeah, you can see he burned almost not even half HP of that pit mine, so we good, we fine, we dandy. Right, now yes, houses coming in for the Malians. Scout being chased almost to death by that horseman. Scout should make it alive back home. This is very important to see if our Malian player is able to retain his vision, or will he lose, or she or they will lose the scout over here. I think the scout is safe indeed. So no problems, Mr. Scout. You are safe. Here, more desert traders. I think that was the other free desert trader. But the numbers are starting to build up for Zerton, up to 12 military units, 6 archers, 4 horsemen, and 2 gazis. Oh, the scout might die here, right now! It escaped death a second ago, but... Oh, and it is gone! No vision for the Malian player, and this is complicated. Malian player does not have a stable, so he needs to sacrifice a villager in order to produce the second scout. But for the Malians, it's not the big issue. We have pit mines, we have cows, we have passive income, so you should be more than okay in sacrificing one of those villagers. Archers on the wood line, they acting like longbows. The scout giving the vision, though, that's very, very important. If the scout was done there, the archers could not get that kill. Very good move from Zerton over there. Now, the army for Malians is set up. 5 donzos, 3 javelin throwers. Where are we going? Pivoting to the second pit mine. Yeah, that pit mine has no defense. The Malian army is really far away, so I think it's going down, y'all. I think the pit mine is going down for sure. In terms of upgrades, only economical upgrades for Zerton. Malian player already got some military upgrades as well. Only economical for Zerton. Wheelbarrow, double broadaxe, specialized peak, and horticulture. For the Malian player, we got every one of those but specialized peak, the mining upgrade, and then we also have the ranged attack and ranged defense +1 for our Malian player. Right? And second pit mine, I mean, does go down. No villagers lost yet, actually. I thought our Malian player lost a villager to the archers there on the wood line, but it did not. Was able to salvage one of the archers, which was really, really nice. But, okay, the numbers are... Wait, is Zerton aging up? Yes. I knew it. Like, the military numbers stayed the same, but Zerton had 200 food. I was like, nah, he has to be aged up, because remember, it's bug for like 8 months or 9 months now. Whenever the IU bits are aging up, it never shows on the screen over there. So you have to assume it. Sometimes It's like, wait, they just had 1,000 food, now they have 200? Nah, you know? And they are aging up indeed with the economical wing growth, so 8 free villagers coming in. I think the Malians are the ones that don't really care about that. And look, no cow booming. We still have cow shopping, but it's going straight to the McDonald's. It's going straight to the Burger King here. No farm, no ranch, no period on the green grasses to mature and give more flavor to the meat. No, straight to the shop. Now, wood line for the Malian player being raided. It's only 2 horsemen, and horseman raids are really sad, but this idle time is key because look, Malian player only with 55 wood in the bank, so that means he cannot build anything. He can build a house if he wants to, actually 2 houses because Malian houses are cheaper but also smaller, right? Archers will be cleaned up here, and Zertan with no army. And Zertan is now open for the Malian attack. Right? 14 javelin throwers and 15 donzos. That it's looking scary. Is our Malian player kinda playing out? I don't think he's going like all-in, like if he misses this attack, the game is over. But he's going in. He's not going all-in, but he's going in. He's going like 60% in, not all, but 60% in here with his attack. He knows the opponent just aged up, he needs to punish it, but one problem that a lot of people find playing against fast castle or a player that went castle first is the man-at-arms unit. Unless you have knights in your feudal age kit, it's very hard to deal with the man-at-arms unit, or you just need like 40 archers and you'll be alright. Or in the case of the javelin throwers, you can have a good number of them as well, and they will do a lot of damage through the armor of the gulams. The gulams here in the case of the Ayyubids, remember they are extra tanky and they do a second attack as well, right? So they can be dangerous, but they're not taking the fight yet. They know they are not in the numbers necessary to engage in this combat here, right? Oh, Musk is going down with no Musk, no dervishes, no relics. That's one of the power spikes of the Ayyubids actually, is to get those relics as soon as they age up, but now they're being forced to defend this Malian Empire attack. Some archers chasing down the Musafadis. Musafadis is a good switch because we see the Gulams coming in. Now Sofa's trying to raid the berries, but 2 desert raiders and 1 camel lancer coming in. They have to change the name of the desert raider. I'm always confusing it with the Abbasid camel rider, desert rider, camel raider, you know what I'm saying? But the Gulams now chasing down the Donzo and the javelin throwers. This is not good at all for our Malian player. The Musafadis are not in place to take care of the armored units. Remember, the Musafadis, special unique units for the Malians, they counter armored units. They do extra 10 damage actually, that's very good. But Camel Lancers coming in, the Camel Lancers will be taken care very quickly by the Donzos. The Javelins need to be protected, they still do, they do die at the same time. That was very cool actually, to see the 2 camels. I'm not happy when camels die, but those 2 dying at the same time was very cinematographic, cinema-like, right? Now, Gulams, they are tanking, they are shedding it out. Archers on the pit mine, javelin throwers not killing them fast enough. Some villagers went down, but Malian player killed 10 villagers. He lost 4, but Zertan is still ahead because he got those 8 free villagers, right? So not a lot of damage. I mean, it was still a lot of damage, but in the context, it was not that much for Zertan. 0 relics for Zertan. Malian player very far away from the castle edge, but this is the Malian civilization that we are talking about. While they're doing these skirmishes, they are doing a cow boom. Yes, they are. And once the cow boom comes online, they can go to castle age really quickly. But oh, some villagers going down as well. The Musafadi destroying those Ayyubid villagers. 12 villagers went down for Zertan, and he lost completely the bonus of his eco-wing. But if he didn't have those 8 free villagers, this damage will be even worse. But there we go. I was about to say that the cow boom is still now starting, So Malian player needs to keep doing what he's doing, but can his economy keep up? Because not only needs to produce the units, then he needs to send it across the map. Oh. More villagers going down here for Zerton. Already lost 13 villagers. This is not looking good for Zerton at the moment. I still think in the long term Zerton got this. But he needs to do something really soon, because like I said, the Kaboom is coming in online. And once it does, it will be not Imperial, it will be Castle Age really quickly for our Malian player. And once Castle Age comes through, Zerton lost 13 vills. Then Malian player has better units, better eco upgrades, better eco in general as well, because of the Grand Flani Corral. And if it's hard right now, I think it's going to be even harder when the Malian player, if the Malian player does go to the Castle Age, because the game might end up sooner than that. Musafadis come in the walls trying to kill another. Where are these guys going? To the wood line? Oh, I think it's an emergency relocation of the workplace. Dervish. Oh, Dervish will go into some enemy units straight ahead. These villagers also running away. So many villagers running away. Certain with 17 idle villagers. This is looking horrible for our Ayubit player here. Not only he lost 15 villagers, he's also now struggling to put the remaining villagers to work. Because our Malian player has been doing a great job. And he was raiding here as well. He also expelled that gold exploration. But wait, why don't you just... Oh, because that is running low. So Zertan is looking for the next gold mining spot, but it's not looking good for Zertan, let me tell you that. Grand Flani Corral comes in. More villagers dying here on the pit mine for Malian player. Not paying attention, not responding accordingly. That ain't good. No. Oh my god. Another one. Shit. Oh, finally he realizes. But another one bites the dust indeed. Okay, I'm enjoying the position of Zerton a little bit more. But the military numbers are really not up there, right? And now, Malian player has more units, but will soon have better units. Right, Musafadis will counter the Gulams. The Javelin throwers will counter the archers. The Donzos are just there to make the army look scary with their javelins as well and those cool shields. So, yeah. It's not looking good for Zertan, I would say. Zertan with 2 relics, though. But I think he's very behind oh, but he just killed more villagers. So Malian player is now down in comparison to Zerton on the villager count. 7 villagers, right? But I think I still prefer the Malian position. Like I said, Zertan wasn't really able to stop the Castle Age for our Malian player. And now he has the Kaboom, he has the upgrades, he has the 3rd pit. Not yet, but he can add in the 3rd pit mine right there, behind walls. I think he's having a good time. I don't think he can. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's more like 1. Oh, now he can't for sure. Do the complete pit mine business over there. And here the Desert Trader should go down to the Musofadi. Are we going down? Yeah, Desert Trader does go down indeed. And now the army for Zertan is coming up, but oh, the Manjanik already ready to do damage. A 2nd TC for Zerton. Alright. So he understands in his own perspective. He doesn't have the stats, right guys? So he thinks he's behind, which is kinda true. At least in the food department he is, but not by much actually. These ecos are kinda similar, but Zerton is ahead by 7 villagers, right? Kaboom still not fully online. no fertilization, no second food upgrade as well. Okay, now we reach a little bit of a stalemate. Both players trying to mess up some units, trying to get some upgrades. 4 relics for Zertan though, keep that in mind. He was collecting damn sacred objects. The 5th one is really out of reach. Right? No, there you go. It's, yeah, 3rd pit mine for Malian player with 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. So does not have space for the pit, for the mining camp or the other house as well. Right? Other than that, Zertan actually with a very solid army. He has Manjanik. Malian player does not have a single siege engine to either counter the enemy siege or the enemy ranged units in case of Manganelli himself. In terms of the composition, 34 Musafadis for the Malians. I think that's too much actually. I don't think the crossbows and the archers from Zertan will take care of the job. Then 20 javelin throwers. They'll do a very good job into the archers and the crossbows. And then those are the 6 donzos from Feudal Age. They're not even upgraded, they're just there to make the rest of the army feel good. Bonus points for morale and chemistry, right? Oh, bug wall bug. What do I build? What we build? You build over there, I build over here. And we all good. Oh, good old 21-minute forestry upgrade for our Malian player. Huge Malian army, bro. Look at that. Right. That's a lot of units. Zerton. Also with 54 units though, I think he can handle it. I think Zerton can handle the first fight. But I don't think he has enough eco to then come back at it. I mean, 4 relics. Almost 10 villager difference. But we have the cows. Actually, not really. Not really all the cows for our Malian players. Kind of struggling for gold. Oh, look at that! There we go. Oh, a little bit of a raid. Mass heal! Big brain move from Zertan using the special ability of the dervish, mass heal, to heal the villagers while the Sufa was attacking so there is no death. Unbelievable. Now we have now that's a lot of units coming in. Zertan with, oh man, he's 40 military units behind. That's a lot of units here for our Malian player. 107 units. 2 of them are priests, 2 of them imams, I mean. 2 of them are warrior scouts, but other than that, he's got it. Villagers on the run, bamboozling the Sofas. Sofas don't know where to go. Over there, Manjanik taking some good shots. I think it missed. Gulams on the front line, Sofas taking the villagers running away from the Musafandis and the javelin throwers. Villagers on the way once again. A lot of villagers going down for Zertan. Zertan was sending villagers ahead, now only 8. Oh, that's Manjanik shot, double Manjanik. Oh, that's heavy casualties for the Malian player. The Manjaniks continue to rain down. I think they are in kinetic mode, not pyrotechnic mode. But that's a huge squadron of Sofas. They are coming in. The Musafadis are not able to tank up the crossbow and archer damage. The Manganels still working on the back. No, the dreaded A move into buildings from the javelin throwers. Free Desert Trader comes in, will not be able to help a ton. Crossbows in the back, defending, body blocking the Manjaniks. The Sofas are trying to get through, but these allies are tight. The javelin throwers finally stopped attacking the buildings, and they're now in the real fight. Manjanik still alive. The front line for Zertan here still holds. All the Sofas went down, and now Malian player needs to retreat because Zertan was using the Malian worst enemy, the Manjanik / Manganel, because most of the Malian units are very, very squishy. So one or two mangonel shots really puts them out of commission really quickly. But look at this. 3 sacred sites conquered by our Malian player. 300 gold per minute plus the relic 340 gold per minute. Wait, he's making more than Zertan on the relics. Because Zertan on the relics is making 320 per minute. Right? Yes, that's true. But it's harder to, like, relics are in your base in the mask, so you don't lose them. Sacred sites, yeah, it's being decapped right now, so you'll lose access to it, right? But if you can keep a hold of it, it's actually pretty good. Better than 4 relics. Because he also is his own relic, right? No, it's 380, not 340, my bad. 380 for our Malian player. Unbelievable. Oh, hold on. I don't think Zertan is aware he has no wall. I was about to say he has a hole on the wall. No, he has no wall. Wait, what was that? What the hell was that? Bro, it looked like there was a gigantic cow in my room right now. Right? I guess it's just Malian things. Right? Powerful Malians. The Malian spirit. Or one of the Malian spirits coming in. Tower is going down. Wait, what is Zertan getting food? Zertan lost 36 villagers. Oh, we went for a kind of sad farm transition, if you ask me. It's still alright. It's still okay. But he still has 900 food per minute. But yeah, Malian player has 2000 food per minute. Cow Boom and Deer still can go to the next Deer pack as well. So in terms of food and in terms of gold, Malian players the future is assured. More sofas coming in. In terms of upgrades, all the upgrades available militarily speaking. Yeah, melee defense, a lot of players don't like that upgrade, a lot of players don't do that upgrade. I don't understand what's wrong with that upgrade, but it's alright, it's okay. The double Munjanik shot! The Sofas dodge, it's so many villagers here! But the Sofas cannot go in because of the crossbow fire. Oh, the flying Munjanik! Look at that! They have the helices. They have the the movement system to propel them. Look at that. Oh, keep being dropped in the middle of the map. Securing the big gold node. Zertan lost 42 villagers so far. Oh, huge Manjanik shot on the Musafadis. But you can see, right? 2 mangonel shots and they all dead. Right? It's hard to keep up like that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, that was a villager raid over there, but the Gulams cleaned it. The Malian player wants to come in, but it's hard. There is a lot of towers with sprinkled emplacements and 2 Manjaniks in the back for Zerton, because our Malian player does have more military units, even though they are behind on the villager count. They do have cows and pit mines to account for that. Zerton doing a nice recovery, right? 13 villagers ahead at the moment. More stone for Zerton. The keep is rocking good. Trebuchet coming out through bucket. Tower goes down. Tower goes down again. One shot. More raids in the back. Sofa gets cleaned. The typical hide in the corner until somebody forgets about me. Secretite being neutralized as well here for Zerton, neutralizing the Malian player. Secretite. Oh, veteran archer. So we want some archers and poison arrows. And the Sofa does get cleaned up. Nice cleanup here from the Sofa. Remember, guys, that the Sofa does +3 against infantry. Right, so they do a bit better in 2 men-at-arms than usual horsemen. The knights always do well in 2 men-at-arms because of the high base damage. Let me see. Sofa 22, so that they're doing 25. I think the knights do... Bro, the Sofas do a lot of damage. They kind of like a fusion between a knight and the horseman, but now they are way more like a knight. They do a lot of damage, right? Keep goes down for Zerton. It's gonna be a decisive fight. Springles in the back, trying to get the enemy Springles, but it's 5 Springles for Malian player, only 2 for Zerton. Zerton shooting some damage with the Manjaniks. Manjaniks are protected? No. The Springles starting to unleash those bolts. The Manjaniks are forced to retreat. And if the Manjaniks are not doing damage into the Musafadis will clean the house. The Musafadis are coming in, they are coming through, the Sofas are cleaning the house as well. Only crossbows back, no Manjaniks, no more Springles for our Ubits player. It's Zerton, he has to retreat under his towers with Springle emplacement. Walls being burned by the mass of Musafadis. Musafadis are in with the Sofas. The Gulams are being annihilated as we speak. They're being one-shotted by that mass of Musafadis, and now the Malian Hell, the Malian Flood is into the Ayubit's base. Is there any way to stop this? 2 TCs doing some damage, but I don't think it's enough. Especially the Sofas with imported armor, they are more than glad to take that fire DC, fire damage, firepower, that's what I mean. A huge farm transition cancelled in the back. Not huge, but big. Springles taking some damage from the tower. Springles are here to do damage too. All the army from the Malian player is kinda going low. We have more reinforcements in the back. No, he might hold. There's another Sofa hidden in the corner, by the way. We might hold. I think Zerton is holding. But more units are arriving from the Malians. And now we have the Mangonel coming through. That first TC should be going down. The first, I mean, in terms of location, right? Mangonel doing some good work in the back. And there are no Springles for Zerton. Zerton has so many resources though. His economy is real good, but GG gets called! Malian player takes the win. Thank you for watching, guys. Your support is greatly appreciated. Remember to catch me live on Twitch. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.